Welcome to this new podcast. If you are new to our podcast, I welcome you and thank you for joining NTSL Family of Winners. If you have not already done so, please let me encourage you to take a moment out to like and subscribe to the podcast and leave a review whenever you can. That action is good for both of us. This will ensure you get an alert when there is a new dose of wisdom on things to do with your family and your finance. This is not a podcast for entertainment. Our podcast is for those seeking and craving obsession for a great change in their life in the areas of family and finance. NTSL Wisdom Mining Center is a place for transference of timeless knowledge, actionable strategy for success without the pain of loss. This is where wisdom lives because success is 80% wisdom. And if you have wisdom, you will have your world under your control. When you hear people say that nobody knows tomorrow, what they are telling you is that they have very little wisdom. Those who plan for tomorrow are always ahead in the game of life. And wisdom will help you to see well into the future. Also, I want to sincerely thank all of you for all that you do in telling other folks about the show, because without you doing that, there is no way to explain the steady growth across all the platforms that we enjoy. Thank you so much for keeping up with the great work and going out of your way to do just that. I am David Eyiangho, your father-led home coach, with a life mission to turn the hearts of the fathers back to their children, back to their family, and back to their wife. Our topic today is on the greatest tool on earth, turning career into purpose. It is hard to give an objective advice to a person on the strength of wanting to do something that has nothing to do with the purpose for which they were born. They just want to do something that is in fashion until they become out of fashion or out of vogue. Then the anxiety creeps into their life. But here is my school of thought that may be useful to you as you chart the course for your life. If you have been listening to my podcast for a while, you will know by now that I am always dead against using our current educational system to just get a job. It has become a bird in the cage system where potentials are restricted, most times destroyed, and then maybe even too late to recover from it. Let me share with you how the current educational system entrapment system works, because I want you to get this picture. They will tell you to get a job, not to discover your gift for your work, which is the purpose for your life on earth. They will train you to get a job, they will hire you to get a job, and then they will fire you or retire you from your job that gave you stress and misery all your life. And then finally, to add more insults to injuries, your purpose, the work God created you to do, goes to the grave with you. And no one will ever know that you exist on earth except for your tombstone. That is why you have a job. but you never discover your work, your purpose, the right thing you should be focusing on that will bring you success and fulfillment. As you may know, the corporate era is drawing to a close. The COVID-19 from 2020 has brought that message into a sharp focus. And children of God must be now looking for deployment instead of employment. That means entrepreneurship and investments is the future. We must return to God's concept of saving the world that has been ignored all these years for the corporate area. That concept is called specialization. Specialization basically means being trained in an area of gifting and working interdependent instead of working independent with other God's children. In a free market economy, specialization concept is as old as mankind. It has been building the great world over the past generations. All the great things you are enjoying today, yes, it's all come from the concept God put in place in the beginning. So, to move in the direction of deployment, which is specialization, we need to be careful to assess and discover our true gift. You are not a photocopy, you are an original, packaged in the image of God, with a unique ability. The dominion power that is in our image of God is the area or the sphere of our leadership and competence that we must focus on. That is our purpose in life, and that is what God blesses. Otherwise, the indoctrination system will make us go round in circles, living frustrated life until grave, because we are just copying what others are doing, trying things out and discarding them when there is no microwave profit. There is nothing wrong, of course, according to what Jesus told us in Luke 16, to get a job in the area of our desire in a deliberately chosen niche for a season. You need a job for a season. And that will help you to get a feel of what will be right path for you. I have spoken about this in my past podcast called the 9 to 5 exit strategy. This will also enable that person to be exposed to how the world really works out there. It will help you in your preparation for your work. This, of course, will take self-discipline, determination and focus, and good counsel. Please don't just walk into things blindfolded. There is nothing you want to do in your life that is outside self-discipline. Without self-discipline, nothing will work for you. There are other character traits out there, but without this all-important self-discipline, no, you cannot make change to your life. This is what is trapping people. This is what is tripping people up so often. So our podcast today title is The Greatest Tool on Earth, Turning Career into Purpose. This is what the good Lord uses every day from outside the beginning of time as we know it. What is this tool? I will identify this tool and then I will give you some of the reasons why it is so important in your life. Here we go. The greatest tool in life is business. Every human being on earth, most of them are so confused about this issue, but they are all in business. Your marriage is a business. The reason your marriage is not going anywhere, your relationship is not going anywhere, because you don't look at it from a business point of view. Because if you are not making profits, profit, for example, in your marriage means you are building a thriving family, your kids are doing very well, you have enough money to solve problems for your family, and the family, every one of us, you're living in perpetual divine health, your faith is strong in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This is it. If you don't get all these things working for you, you cannot make money if you are perpetually sick. No. So we're talking about profits. So you're going to take care of your health. So whether you know it or not, wherever you are today at the moment, that means you may not be taking care of your business. A business is your thought, not a name that you see out there every day. They're just confusing you. A business is not a building. A business is not a product. A business is not even a service. Your gift, your passion should generally determine the business that you should be into if you are looking to solve problems for other people, which is going to be a very important thing in your life. You cannot escape it. But you need to have money to solve problems for yourself and your family. And to do that, you need to solve problems for other people. However, expanding your gift to become problem solver should be your ultimate goal in life. When your problem solving system becomes so rare, the world will not be able to ignore you. Your Creator is always in business. There is no better reason for you to be in partnership with Him. A business that is in partnership with God is a way of showcasing your signature strength here on earth. That is your purpose in life. If you don't connect your family to your Creator, you are in trouble already. Because when things start going south in your life, you have no one to help you. Please trust me. Yeah, there are government out there. You might think you have some friends, but when you are hitting the rock bottom, majority of them, if not all of them, will be gone. You will pop in to see how you're doing every now and then. But when you have your Creator watching over you, yeah, you can go to bed most times and sleep well. Wake up in the morning and face the challenge of the day, knowing that your big Father in heaven have your back. Your purpose in life produces your gift for it. It is automatic by design, by our Creator. That is why you never see a bird go to a flight school to learn how to fly. Why? God already built in that ability into that bird. Human is no different. But human being is the only creature on earth who does things they are not designed to do by their Creator. That is why you are stressed up doing the wrong things in your life, like sort of hopping from job to job throughout your life, stressed up, sick, broke. That's the reason. But when you discover your gift, your purpose in life, you will be successful and live a fulfilled life with very little regrets at your old age. If you need help in discovering your gift, yes, I will encourage you to think with NTSL. Just head to our webpage, ntsl.com/discovery. When you discover your gift, the greatest attributes in your life is your ability to think through things for yourself. If you can't think through things, you can't have a good marriage. You cannot have a great friendship. You cannot be solving problems for other people from which you make money to solve problems for your family. Your creative thought is most useful in every area of your life. A thought that benefits mankind is the ultimate thought. Don't just think for yourself only and your family only, because everyone around you, they have to interact with other God's children. Think beyond just present. Every human being has been in business all their lives but did not even know it, because most have been solving the wrong problems. For example, when you are in a marriage, you are in business. I want you to think a little bit deep about that. Because if you mess up the marriage, family aspect of your life will take a nosedive south, easy. And you may not be able to control it. You are created with a specific gift designed to solve problems for humanity. That means solving problems for your spouse, solving problems for your children, solving problems for your extended family, your community, your nation, and the world. You are an original. You are not a carbon copy of another human. Most people find it easier to play an acting role all their lives and then find out to be a bad actors, actresses, starting their lives in terminal decline and ended up at the beach of regrets with so many sorrows. Please don't become a bad photocopy of somebody else. Be yourself. So here are some key reasons to be in business. I said business is making things work better for you, for humanity. Number one reason, it gives you the ability to showcase your signature strength to people around you and to the world. You get paid what you want, not a salary that someone decides for you. Number two, it gives you the systematic way to solve problems for rewards. You build wealth over time and enjoy a prosperous life. Number three, it gives you the ability to leave a legacy for your family and for generations to come that will bless the world. Number four, it gives you the ability to harness and harvest the most precious jewel in life, human potentials, to explore and to efficiently solve bigger problems and attain monumental achievements for mankind. Yes, you need to raise good people around you. Start from your family. Train them how to solve uncommon problems for people. And when you do that, trust me, the world cannot afford to ignore your family, ignore you. Your family, your life will attract good people. Number 5, it gives you the ability to accumulate experiences. Most will be good, few bad ones every now and then, but that is how you move to the next level. But in the end, all things will work together just like all the ingredients in a perfect dish for your own good and the progress of mankind, of course, your family. Number 6, crisis is a way of God reminding you to start a business, to sharpen how you solve problems for other God's children. Why? Because you have lots of problems to solve in times of crisis. For reward using and showcasing your signature strength. Your ability to think ahead is therefore always very rewarding and fulfilling. Yeah, transform your ideas into business. Transform that business into a think tank. Because when you sharpen your gifts, problem-solving skills, when crisis hits the world, people will be looking for you. And they will pay a good reward for your gift. Number 7. I think this is where we will stop today. So number 7, your creator will be very proud of you. At the end of your fruitful journey on earth, he will say, there's nothing greater than when your creator says, welcome, my good and faithful son or daughter. And he can say to you, sit down and have some rest before the second leg of your journey begins with your big brother, Jesus the Yeshua. Yeah. So every human being or business have a problem or two they are trying to solve. Most of these problems are consistently not being solved. We understand you. I will encourage you to think with us today. We will do our best to work with you in the area in which we can fit into that project for your life. If we can't help you, we can't. We will just tell you from the gates. We're not after your money. Myself, my family, we're blessed. We want to solve a problem for you. But there must be a problem that we can fit in to solve for you. The webpage again is ntsl.com/discovery. We have special online coaching sessions that will help you ramp up your efforts in building finance and your family. Remember, in the ever-changing world, always focus and depend on things that never change. That is the principles and the laws of God, your Creator. Because there lies your joy, your success, your fulfillment, and prosperity without the sorrows. And that is all we have time for today. So I want to thank you for listening. Please let me know your number one takeaway from this show. This is David Eyiangho. Remember, NTSL Coaching is a safe place in an unsafe world. Have a great week. Talk to you next week. Stay safe and stay blessed.